You know what? Racism is the class struggle. Period. If you're too blind to see that, then you're a part of the problem. Man, this whole greed is the problem, not race argument is tired. It's like saying the fire's the problem, not the gas I just poured on it. Greed and racism, they're partners in crime. They work together hand in hand, and if you're serious about fighting one, you cannot ignore the other. You say systemic racism isn't an issue, that it's all about class. Listen, for black and brown people, systemic racism is the class struggle. It's not a separate fight, it's the same damn fight. Redlining kept black families from building wealth. Discrimination in hiring keeps people of color stuck in lower paying jobs. Over policing, mass incarceration, underfunded schools, healthcare disparities, these aren't just random race issues, they're economic shackles. Yeah, greed is a big part of what drives this system, but greed needs tools to stay in power. Racism is one of its sharpest weapons. It divides the working class, pits us against each other, and keeps white folks so busy looking down on everyone else that they never look up at the people holding the puppet strings. And it works because people keep falling for it. You say if I could make a white man money, I'd be his friend real quick. Sure, capitalism doesn't care about your race if you could turn a profit, but do you really think that erases systemic racism? No. It just means capitalism will exploit anyone and still screw black and brown folks harder while it's at it. It's not a pick one situation. You have to fight both greed and racism, or you're not fighting anything at all. Fighting systemic racism is the class struggle. It's tearing down the barriers that keep working class black and brown people in chains, because if we don't, the entire working class will stay divided and powerless. You can't fix the system if you're not willing to name every piece of it that's broken. Greed, racism, exploitation, it's all part of the same machine. So don't sit here telling people to wake up when you're half asleep yourself.